Hey! Today in the video you will see two stories from two completely different women. Each of these stories is interesting in its own way. After viewing, be sure to leave your opinion in the comments. Thank you, and enjoy watching. Story number 1. I have lived my whole life for pleasure. No one demanded anything from me. I had no obligations. After studying at the institute, I began working in one large specialized organization involved in international tourism. I earned a bit in the fashion industry. Time flew swiftly and quickly. I was happy with life. As a model, I had the opportunity to earn good money. I must say that I got a lot of friends, the same carefree and successful. In addition, I traveled around the world with my dog and considered myself the happiest woman. I wanted to see as many countries and cities as possible, especially since work allowed me to do this. Men were also present in my life. I felt good with them, but then I got tired of this relationship, lost interest in fans, and we said goodbye. Some men themselves left me without explanation. Long-term relationships did not work out, as they considered me frivolous and not ready for family chores. And I didn't think about children. The child will select almost all my free time. I will turn from a successful and beautiful woman into one of those mothers who are shaking over a child, completely forgetting about themselves. Perhaps time passed quickly. So I retired. And I felt hopeless loneliness. It turned out that this is nothing good, and no. I never got married. I did not have children. Children and grandchildren come to friends, but I have no one. Only in old age I realized that I lived wrong. Now more than anything in the world I regret that I did not think about the birth of at least one of my own children. At first there was no desire, then time, and then it is too late to give birth. The age is not the same. How wonderful it is, probably, when there is a native person nearby. He loves you, cares, and you, in turn, pay attention to him and give your love. I didn't even feel it happiness to be a mother. I look at my sister. She has 2 children, 3 grandchildren. We hardly communicate, since she did not agree. I was too proud to listen to her. And at the same time, I was pretty beautiful and well-groomed, slim and independent. And I always thought that I would catch the enthusiastic looks of men, regardless of age. Now, I want to change my life, make peace with my family, take time for my nephews, invite them to visit me, meet the same lonely man and build a family. Maybe I can do it? But isn't it too late? Story number 2. I had a childhood friend. Our mothers were friends once very long ago and were pretty close friends. Now they are practically no longer friends, and we continue to keep in touch. My friend is 40 years old. He is married. He lives in another city, so we can't see each other live, but we communicate only through social services, network and Skype. In childhood, we saw each summer and spent a lot of time together. Now with the advent of our families and many worries, it has become more difficult to see each other. Not so long ago, we talked with him on Skype. He shared the latest news about family, children, work. I listened very carefully to him, at times assented me, asked questions. And suddenly a pause arose, after which he looked at me very excitedly and said the following words. "You know, I have loved you all my life." To say that it was unexpected, to say nothing. I almost lost my speech. A soulful striptease poured out of his mouth, making his goosebumps. I'm sitting as if in pink fog and thinking. And what should I answer his? What do they usually say in such cases? To say that I loved him too would be untrue. The maximum that I feel for him is sympathy. I thought a little and asked him, "Why didn't you tell me anything before? We know each other, scary to think, why now?" He couldn't answer anything intelligible to my question, and only told me a bunch of compliments, how unusual I am and how much I cherish him. And right at the corners of his eyes were tears. Just a little more and they would roll down the cheeks. Then he admitted that he wanted to marry me, but did not dare to offer me this. He told me that he will always love me, and I will always be in his heart. I was extremely pleased to hear such words. They seemed to envelop me and fill me with happiness. There are no words to express how I felt at the time of the love confession. How nice that someone loves you, especially if this someone is your friend.